Hey y'all, it's Amanda from Peanut Butter and Jelly Time. Welcome to my channel. Hey y'all, what time is it?
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter
Reaction
jelly
video time. Reaction video time. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Are you ready for this? Are y'all ready for this today? All right. All right. So, no reaction to a trailer today because I have some more important news to talk about. We're going to talk about the newest movie. My number 1 viewed YouTube video is the Happytime Murderers reaction trailer. Now, when I first, y'all know, if y'all have seen it, you know. When I first seen that trailer, I was not prepared. I didn't know what was coming at me. I thought it was going to be some nice little puppets and a nice little puppet movie, and then they threw me for a loop. They threw me for a loop. But going into this movie, I knew what this movie was going to be about. It's going to be about some dirty puppets. And that's just what it was. Some dirty puppets. So much so, let me tell y'all a little story. Now, y'all know I don't like scary movies. And my number 1 rule is I can't watch. I'll do the trailers for y'all. I don't watch the movie. My number 1 rule is I don't watch do my scary movie reaction trailers like at nighttime. Because that will be stuck in my brain when I go to bed. And then I'm going to have bad dreams. Always happens. So last night, let me tell you, it didn't fail. I had a dream about puppet penises. Puppet penises last night. I woke up sweating. Not because like the good kind of sweat. I mean, this was not like a erotic dream, puppet penises. This was like blue puppet penises coming at me. Purple puppet penis. Like, these puppet penises were everywhere. And it's because of this movie. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, if you're going in the movie to see puppet penises, I didn't see a puppet penis. Like, I didn't see one on the screen in person to know what it looks like. But my dream was pretty vivid. I mean, it had puppies. And then even the silly string coming out of it. Y'all know the part, if you see my reaction video with the Happytime murder and the silly string going everywhere. Oh, it happened. It happened in my dream. And I blame this movie. I mean, I saw this movie last night, went to bed, thinking about these dirty puppets. And all I gotta say is, why you did me this, Amy? Why you did me this? All right, right now, you're gonna see the initial reaction. Me and my friend Melanie went and saw the movie last night. Initial reaction right now. Melanie.
Oh my God.
Melanie, did you like it?
It was so good.
Did you really like it?
I loved that
What was your favorite part? All right,
Well,
so wait. We first
all of it.
tell them we just got done watching the sneak peek of, what's it even called? Happytime Murderers.
Yes, Happytime.
The Dirty Muppets.
Yeah, Dirty Muppets.
Were
Dirty.
they dirty? They were totally dirty.
It was a very, very dirty movie.
It was so dirty. Those dirty,
was so
nasty.
funny,
Did
though.
you like it?
I did. It was really good.
I'm going to tell you
It
one
was
thing,
really
Melanie. I will never be able to eat rice pilaf again.
good. Well, you have to watch the movie to find out what
You better-
pilaffing is.
I might
Gotta
go,
find out what pilaffing is.
I might go home and peel off Greg. Are you gonna go peel off? All right. Well, this was our initial reaction.
Awesome.
I really loved it. The whole place was laughing.
What are you supposed to say?
What am I supposed to say?
Why you do this to me?
Why
Amy?
you did this to us, Amy? Why you did this to us? I say it's definitely like
5
one to watch.
stars.
5?
I liked it.
She's going off her peel off mind. 5. All right. Well, look, tell us what you think if you saw it, all right? Till then, bye. So as you can see, I liked the movie. My friend Melanie who went with me, we liked it. Now, it's not going to be a type of movie that you go into and you think it's going to be this high, comedy, blockbuster type movie. I mean, you're going to go in there and it's going to be silly and cheesy, and that's the kind of thing we're expecting. I went in there kind of with low expectations because I saw that trailer and I was like, oh no, these are some nasty, dirty puppets and it's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be, remember, what was that movie like, what was it called, like Sausage Party or something like that? That movie was horrible. They were trying to be funny and dirty, but that was just horrible. That's kind of how the expectations I had going in this. So I already had a little low expectation on this with these nasty, dirty puppets. But then they actually, like, there was a lot of parts that made me laugh. A lot of parts that made me laugh. Probably because I love some Melissa McCarthy. Now, let me tell y'all about the plot. All right. It's about a Puppet Phil. I think that's his name. Puppet Phil. And he's an ex-cop PI guy. His partner, ex-partner, used to be Melissa McCarthy. All right? She was his ex-partner. Now, she's still a cop. He got kicked out the force for a story they're going to get into. You're going to find out about that. I don't want to be spoiling stuff for you. All right? So you're going to find out what happened there. But for the situation that happened, he got kicked off the force. And then they even made a rule. I think, what was it called? Like the Phil rule. That they can't even have any more puppets on the force. So Phil done blown it all for the puppets on the force. So they can't be a puppets. All right? So they were going on a life. He was a PI. She was doing her detective work. All right. But what happened? This is where the Happytime part comes in. Because there was this show, the Happytime Gang. Phil's brother was in the show. All right. Now what starts happening? All these murders taking place, killing off the people in that show. I'll spoil it. All right. Spoiler, cover your ears. Phil's brother got killed. So you know now Phil is involved. He had a puppet murder. He is involved in this, right? So he starts going, and now Melissa McCarthy's on the case also. So that's what brings them back together, right? They're going to solve this murder mystery together. I ain't going to tell y'all the end. I ain't going to be spoiling this movie because I still think y'all should go watch this. Y'all should go watch this, even though it's ridiculous. It made me laugh. I liked it. It's funny. Watch it. Be prepared for the dirtiness. Now, let me tell y'all about some dirtiness. Number one, did y'all know what Pilaffing is? We talked about it on our initial reaction, right? So, I'm going to tell y'all an example of some of the dirtiness, right? They talked about puppets being Pilaffed in jail. These puppets were Pilaffed in jail. Now, I brought my little guy right here, Rocket, right? He's not a puppet, but he's got the innards of the puppet. So we're going to use him to explain Pilaffing. You ready for this, Rocket? He's already, you know how Rocket is. He knows his stuff. He's been around the universe. So he's not going to be shocked by this. But I was. All right, because number one, they wasting food. Y'all know I like my snacks. Don't be wasting food. So Pilaffing, they going to, in jail, they're going to take out all the innards, all these innards of the puppet, take out all his insides, all his stuffing, and then cut him right open, take it out. Then they're going to stuff him with some rice pilaf. I know what y'all thinking. Where are they going to get rice pilaf in jail? They serving these puppet inmates rice pilaf? That's where our tax money's going. I mean, they should be getting Uncle Bill's or Ben's. What is that called? Uncle Ben? You know I'm talking, the cheap rice stuff. Not some high-class rice pilaf. So, they treating these puppets a little too good in jail, all right? Now, they stuffed this rice pilaf up in there. And so, apparently, they just get rice pilaf. Like, they're not even hungry. They can use their rice pilaf to stuff these puppets. Stuff it in there. Real good, the pilaf. And then this is where the Pilaffing comes in. Let's use Justin Trudeau. Because you know Justin Trudeau is he's got well-endowedness right there, right? So we're going to use Justin Trudeau as an example in this. So he's already stuffed with the pilaf. Then Justin Trudeau's going to come with it and do, y'all remember that movie? What was it called? American Pie? When that guy saw the apple pie and he started, you know what he started doing to that apple pie? So they doing this to the rice pilaf until it becomes like a mashed pilaf. Like it's going to be all mashed, like mashed potatoes, but it's going to be a mashed pilaf. That's pilaffing. Y'all didn't, look, I'm learning stuff from this movie. Pilaffing. So they're going to do that until it's all a mashed pilaf. Wasting all that rice pilaf. I'm telling you. This is the kind of humor you're going to see in this movie, all right? I laughed. I couldn't believe some of this. You saw in the trailer, they had the silly string coming out of his penises, the Muppets' penises. Now they pilafting. And then to top it off, let me tell you, to top it off, they pulled a Basic Instinct. I just have to say Basic Instinct till y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The puppets pulled a Basic Instinct. Rocket's gonna show y'all, right? Basic Instinct. They're being interrogated, right? Rocket, right? You're being interrogated by the police. Then they're gonna, no underwears. They're gonna show all that puppet stuff, which she didn't even bother to trim before doing this. Like she should have groomed that. It was a little messy down there. Look, they should have some kind of puppet brush going on down there. But she totally Basic Instinct, Sharon Stone the scene in the interrogation office. I laugh. Oh, her stuff. Purple. That's all I gotta say. Purple. Y'all, it was a good movie. I liked it. I went in there with low expectations. Now, don't go in there with high expectations. I went in there low expectations, and they pulled out the pilaf. They pulled out the Basic Instinct, and I was cracking up. They pulled out the silly string. And I think what did it for me, because Melissa McCarthy, oh, y'all, you know you got to love some Melissa McCarthy. She was so funny. I love me some Melissa McCarthy. So if you love some Melissa McCarthy, oh, and should I give this spoiler? Y'all seen in the trailer, remember when she sniffed that and you thought she died, and then she pulled a Pulp Fiction and woke right up? So apparently puppets get hooked on sugar. They sniff it, they drink some straight up like maple syrup, like that's their drug of choice, and they get hooked on it. So Melissa McCarthy got hooked on the sugar. I know what y'all thinking. She's not a puppet. But spoiler alert, close y'all's eyes. She's got puppet parts in her. And not just Phil's. Not just Phil's silly string. I ain't talking about that. Y'all will see she got puppet parts in her. And that's why anybody else will sniff some sugar, they dead. But she was showing those puppets, I got puppet parts in me. This is the proof. Did the sugar, alive, now hooked on it. And there's a twist ending. Twist ending you will see coming. I was like, oh, they the killer. They the killer. You'll see it coming. But it was laughs in between. It was laughs, silliness, ridiculous, and Muppet penises. That's what you're going to get with the Happytime Murderers. Until then, next time, y'all, I'm out. Subscribe. Bye.